What if I told you that the reality you're experiencing right now is a direct result of your assumptions? Intriguing, isn't it? This is the core principle of the law of assumption, a fascinating concept that has been shaping lives, determining fortunes, and carving out destinies. Firstly, the law of assumption is based on the belief that our assumptions, or the things we believe to be true, shape our reality. Like a self-fulfilling prophecy, what we assume tends to manifest in our lives. For example, if you assume that you are a successful entrepreneur, you will start to think and act like one, attracting opportunities that align with your assumption. Secondly, this law does not differentiate between positive and negative assumptions. It just manifests what you assume. If you assume the world is a hostile place, then that's the reality you will experience. Conversely, if you assume the world is full of opportunities, then opportunities will knock at your door. Moving on to our third fact, the law of assumption is always at work, whether we are consciously aware of it or not. It's like gravity. It doesn't stop working just because you're not thinking about it. Every thought, every belief, every assumption you have is shaping your reality. Fourthly, the law of assumption is not bound by time. You can assume a future state and live in it right now. It's like planting a seed in the soil. The seed doesn't question whether it will become a tree. It simply grows. The fifth fact is that the law of assumption is not partial. It doesn't favor anyone. It's a universal law that works equally for everyone, irrespective of their background, status, or situation. Sixthly, the law of assumption is not about pretending or lying to oneself. It's about genuinely believing in the assumption and living from it. Our seventh fact emphasizes that the law of assumption is not a magic spell. It requires you to take action that aligns with your assumptions. The eighth fact is that the law of assumption is not a quick fix. It's a way of life. It requires patience, persistence, and a deep understanding of its principles. Ninthly, the law of assumption is not about manipulating others or the world around you. It's about changing your inner world, your beliefs, and your assumptions. Finally, the 10th fact is that the law of assumption is empowering. It puts you in the driver's seat of your life. You are not a passive observer, but an active creator of your reality. In conclusion, the law of assumption is a powerful principle that can transform your life. It invites you to assume the best, believe in your assumptions, and watch as your reality shifts to match them. Remember, your assumptions are your reality. Choose them wisely.